I went to a gay funeral recently. I did rest in power bottom, you know? That shit was sad though, sad as fuck. Everybody was in there crying. I'll tell you this though, gay funerals pretty funny. A lot of funny stuff happens at gay funerals. Like there was a straight man sitting really far in the back and he was crying a little too hard. That was pretty funny. And then another funny thing that happened, there was this African lady that was the one that was going to give the eulogy. And I don't know if y'all know this historically, Africans and the gays don't they don't usually get along. But despite all that, she went up, she gave the eulogy, and at the end of her speech, she goes, despite what the Bible says. He will probably still go to heaven. And I'm over here like, damn bitch, you sound very unsure. That's very insensitive to that straight man in the back. I also think it's funny, like homophobia is hilarious with an African accent. They be like, why are you gay? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to answer that. No, but speaking of Africans, Elon Musk, bro, they forget that he's African just because he's white. They do, they forget that he's African. Bro, Elon is so African, he scammed the entire United States government. Bro, he is the final boss of motherland scammers. Dog, all he needed was Trump's email and it was over. Bro, you responded to everything I say, bro. This is interactive, buddy. Forget my punchlines. Nah, bro. I bet Elon probably called Trump. He probably called Trump just like, I need a copy of your email. No, you must understand. I am the Prince of South Africa. If I get a copy of your email and I get the password to the treasury, we put many coins in it that are Doge. I take the Doge coins and we have so many coins that will take us all the way to Mars. And Trump just 110% retardation, just look world is in a silly place right now. Can we agree on that? Bro, I'm a bit of a contrarian, and I think when the world's in like in a funny place, it makes me want to do the opposite of things. It makes me kind of want to do bad stuff. Like, I'll be honest with y'all, I've never had an abortion. Despite the fact that I look Latina, you know? I just want to be fertile for the love of the game. But listen, bro, I've never had one, but honestly, right now, I want to rack up as many abortions as I can. Women. And it's mainly because Planned Parenthood is currently having a closing sale. Everything's 60 to 80% off. All babies must go, you know? Alright. That was the dark one. Nah, bro. I do got a boyfriend right now. I love him a lot, whatever. You good, bro, you good. Nah, I got a boyfriend. He from the hood. It's my first hood boyfriend. And it's pretty cool because it's very easy to impress him. Listen, bro, all I gotta do is spell good. I'm like, damn, man. Oh, you did that shit. What about I got the little letters on the refrigerator, bro. Every day he learns a new word. Yesterday it was asparagus. Today it was felony. You knew that one. Okay. Nah, bro, I be teaching him new words and shit. It's every time he finishes a Harry Potter book, I suck his dick from the back. Call me a prisoner of Azkaban, if you know what I mean. Men are clapping too hard. I'm like, this is Trump's America. You get an applause break when you do dick sucking jokes. It's crazy, bro. Now, I will say this though. I do, because I love him a lot, so I do be giving him fellatio. But actually, you guys are a couple. Do you have, if I may? You know, we've established. You know, do you give him fellatio? And let me ask you a question. When you do you gag on it? Yeah, but when you do, is it because you have to? For the aesthetic. Number one, exactly. That's good because good for you, queen. Good for you. Some men, you do it for the aesthetic. You know, like, let me tell y'all something. This for the ladies in the room, this for the men. If you guys don't know this, sometimes we gag to make a man feel better about himself. Hey yo, fuck a hot toy. I'm talking about a got guai. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta do a little on it, you know? But let me tell you something. You do that too much, you will test the limits of your throat. It's not like Mean Girls. The limit does exist. Long setup to tell everybody here. I threw up a little bit. Okay, I threw up a lot. And you know what's crazy? His first reaction was, why did you stop? I said, because I'm covered in Wingstop. That's why I stopped. No, but here's the thing. There's a thing with ladies when we do something embarrassing in front of her. Like, you know, whenever you fart in front of your man, you try to still be sexy about it. You're like wait, you like roll the window up and say, like, you in this with me, king, you know? But when you throw up, it's really hard to keep looking sexy. You be sitting there just like, do you still think I'm sexy? You can keep going, you don't have to keep, if you want. But nah, like, it was funny. He was like, hey, babe, it's okay. Like, of course I think you're sexy. Honestly, when you threw up on my dick, that shit made me feel real endowed. Thanks for teaching me that word, man. And I started thinking, I was like, hey, yo, if this happened in reverse, I wouldn't feel very confident at all. Let me ask you something. Do you eat her out because you're a good boyfriend? Good. All right. Let me ask you this. Close your eyes. Imagine he's eating you out. This be the thing for all the ladies in the room. Close your eyes. Imagine your man is eating you out. And he gags. And he throws the fuck up. Bro, there's no way you cannot exist on this planet anymore. Bro, if you know my pussy, bro, I'm shooting you in the fucking head. No one can know. Nobody can know. Because here's the thing, I'm not going to be walking around on the street because it's not going to work out. You're going to see me one day with your new bitch. You're going to be walking around the street like, hey, baby, that's the girl whose pussy made me throw up. No! I'll tell you this. One time a man did burp while eating me out. I like that a lot. I did, bro. That shit felt like a natural vibrator. I was like, wait. You got it. Yeah, what the fuck? So now the word I'm teaching my man is LaCroix. You really like